Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
We were here on Prideaux Street back in April for the groundbreaking ceremony of Habitat for Humanity's Mid Vancouver Island 13th and 14th home. It's come a long way since then. Today, we're going to see how much farther there is to go. On today's show, looking ahead at back to school in Campbell River, a visit with Ari at Easter Seals Camp Shawnigan, and a big ticket contest with Kim Rock. That and more in the next 30 minutes. You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Today it is all about Habitat for Humanity. That is a finished Habitat home. Next to it, a home near completion. We were here at the groundbreaking in April, and there are two working mothers and their children that are going to move into this duplex come late fall. But there's more money to be raised and a lot more construction to take place before that can happen. We're going to look into that later on this edition of Go Island. We're starting things off today in Campbell River. Back to school happens next week. A lot of children and families are preparing for that. Kind of nice to see no references to technology. Sometimes back to school means back to basics, a simple pen and paper. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're talking Habitat for Humanity today. There is a build behind us. It's a duplex. Teresa Pring is the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity in the Central Mid Vancouver Island region. How does it work? What is the financing behind the scenes that allows families who wouldn't qualify to own a home?
Well, we provide an interest-free mortgage to a Habitat family, so they can come in without a down payment. So that saves tens of thousands of dollars for them right off the bat. But the interest-free mortgage enables them to save about $240,000 on a home like this. So they come in and they buy the home, we carry the mortgage, and it's a chance for them, probably the only chance in their lifetime that they will be able to afford to buy a home and live in it without starving or having something compromised.
Wow, and now it's not free in the sense of nothing put in by the families that will call this home. What do they have to do once they're selected as a family?
Well, they have to do 500 hours of sweat equity between their family and their close family and friends. So the family commits to at least 250 hours and must commit 500 hours in total. And it sounds like it's hard to do, but once they actually rally within their family and get actually going, they've got the months in the calendar planned out, it is possible. They do it. Every family does it, 500 hours of sweat equity. But it gives them a sense of empowerment, and it's a great thing.
And it's a way to give back to the community too, so it's sort of a win-win-win, almost a paying it forward.
Exactly.
I know one of the families moving in here, Jen Stewart and her two daughters, she has been volunteering at every event. I see her out there, and she has gained so much,
Yes.
she says, from the experiences that she's had out in the community.
Yes.
This is not, I mean, it's a done deal, but we need more money, is that right?
Yes, we have raised quite a bit. We needed to raise 150, maybe 155,000, and we're nearly at the $100,000 mark. So we still need to raise about $50,000 for this build to be finished.
How are you going to do that?
Well, we're appealing to the community. You know, if you can donate to the project, it's a wonderful project. You will get a tax receipt for your donation, and you know, anybody that can help a little bit, please come forward and go to our website or call us at the office. We'll make it happen for you.
Thanks, Teresa. We're going to talk more about some of the people volunteering their time here to build the home later on this edition of Go Island. In the meantime, Jocelyn Maui is introducing us to a woman who needs a kidney replacement, but not for reasons that you might think. According to the Kidney Foundation website, 85% of British Columbians are in favor of organ donation, but for some reason only 19% have actually registered. For more information on how you can become an organ donor, you can visit www.kidney.ca. We'll be back with more here on Go after a short break. Still to come today on Go Island, overcoming challenges at Easter Seals Camp Shawnigan, tickets to Biff Naked up for grabs, and seeking out the Giants on Gabriola. That and more still to come today on Go. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. The timing's perfect. The saw has started up behind us, and these are actually volunteers who work at Home Depot. They're here today putting together garden sheds for the Habitat home that is already occupied next to this one here on Perdot Street that will be occupied this fall when it is complete. We're going to throw things over to Jen Moranitz now. She spends some time with a young man named Ari who has some challenges in life. He's a gifted musician who uses a special piece of technology to create his music, but he doesn't need any special equipment to enjoy his time at Easter Seals Camp Shawnigan. Here's Jen. Emil Rusing is the site coordinator here at this build from Habitat for Humanity on Perdot Street. Who have you got building right now today?
Today we got a group from Home Depot coming in here, and we've had two groups over the last 2 weeks. One from the Toronto Dominion Bank and one from the Brick.
Okay, you were telling us how ready people are to embrace the concept and get on board and help with labor, with money, with product.
Yeah, it's been pretty remarkable over the last 2 years in terms of just suppliers and contractors all pitching in and doing things either at below cost or at cost, or getting their suppliers to donate materials and stuff. So everything is coming way under cost so far.
Okay.
And,
I imagine that part of your job as site supervisor, coordinator, manager is kind of training too, because some of the volunteers that come on site to build, which would be someone like me, has probably never worked a saw before.
That's true. So we never really know who's going to show up in terms of what their skill sets are and what their interests are, but they're all very willing to help. And so some people can paint, everybody can paint, but running construction equipment and tools is a little more dangerous. So we try to let people try things out if they haven't done it before, so they can walk away with a new skill or feel a little bit more secure about using some tools that they haven't used before maybe, or come back with some knowledge that they didn't have about the construction industry and how things are done.
The more I'm talking to people here, the more I'm seeing the win-win-win and the kind of pay it forward opportunities there are when it comes to Habitat for Humanity, and you've been getting lots of great feedback from the neighbors here as well.
Well, we're making an effort to upgrade the community a little bit, and we're trying to keep in the style of what's already here. And we've had a lot of community support, and when we first started planning these two duplexes, and people are quite happy that we're here. So we're getting a lot of community support, and they're watching us out for us in the evenings in terms of security and that sort of thing, and that nothing gets stolen and all that sort of stuff. So that's been a real bonus. People are always walking by here and saying, "Yeah, good job, keep it up," and all that kind of thing.
What do you need right now? You need supplies, you need some money, you need some labor. What do you need to finish this project?
I think we can always use more money, of course, but in terms of supplies and contractors and stuff, we're well on the way. We're sort of getting into the halfway point now, and everybody's pretty well lined up at this stage of the game in terms of what has to happen next.
Okay.
So in terms of supplies and contractors, we're good. We can certainly use qualified help if there's electricians or plumbers or drywallers or people that have floor laying skills or kitchen cabinet installation skills. We can always use that, and we're always, we're more than happy to try to get general public members in that may not have those skills, but they just want to come here and help.
It's kind of just a good feeling all over,
Yeah.
little tingles all around this project. And I know two working moms in Nanaimo and their children are looking forward to calling this duplex home. We're going to throw things over now to Kim Rock. It's your big ticket concert listings. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Rod Jansonius is the assistant manager at Home Depot, and he's here on his own time right now. He's got to go to work after this along with your crew.
Yes.
Why volunteer your time on a project like this?
Oh, it's all about giving back to the community and putting in the time, and we just love doing it. We do about 5 projects a year, and Habitat's one of our main sponsors that we deal with. It's them and the Boys and Girls Club, and it's all about just giving back and having fun. So it's been a great day today.
It's been a great show for me, particularly because I'm learning about the spin-offs, the win-win-win, and
Yes.
how one person does something and it pays forward to another section of the community, and you guys are right in the middle.
Yes,
Of
yeah.
all of that.
Yeah, and it's just volunteering. It's just, you know, most of us are off today. There's 9 of us from the Home Depot Nanaimo, and some of us got to go to work today, and other ones are off today. So we like spending our days off building relationships in our community.
Excellent. And with each other.
Yes, exactly. It's like a team build day. Yeah.
Thanks,
yeah.
Rod.
Thank you.
We're going to throw things over now to Annette Lucas. She's wandering Gabriola Island with purpose, looking for the giants. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island. 2 working moms from Nanaimo and their children come the end of this fall. We'll call this duplex home. Feel good all around on many different levels. Habitat for Humanity. And they do get some of their funds through the Restore, in case you didn't know that. If you're looking for building supplies and things for your home, Restore is located on Boban Drive, just happens to be next to our big Shaw building. And all of the proceeds from that fund builds like this. Thanks for watching Go Island. We'll see you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Matteo Salon.